As a type A achiever, I used to struggle with this a lot, where I struggle with just feeling happy and finding happiness because you're always achieving all the time. You set this big, huge goal, you accomplish it and thought, you know what, that would bring me happiness. The minute you achieve it, you know what, that's it, let me set another goal. You don't even take the time to take a break and catch your breath and celebrate, like maybe for 1 hour or something, like, yeah, good, okay, moving on, right? That's the type A go-getter achiever mentality, right? If that's you, comment below. It's a very, very interesting topic because I thought that happiness is a destination. That if I get to some place, I make certain amount of money, if I own certain amount of things, then I would be happy. Then I realized as I'm now older and a little bit more mature and a little bit wiser, that happiness is not something that you seek, it's something that's already within you. Why people are depressed? Why people are unhappy? Because you have a certain expectation of how your life should look like, where you should be by this point. When your expectation and your reality, when they don't match up, you get depressed. You feel very, very unhappy because this is where you are, this is where you think you should be. And the bigger this gap, the more unhappy you are. So to be happier, you can do two things. You can either lower your expectation, so then your gap is not as large. Example, you want to make $1 billion and you're making now $1,000 a month. Well, you will feel very unhappy. Very, very much unhappy because you think this is where I should be and this is where I'm at. Well, if you lower expectation, well, instead of $100, you lower expectation, I'm gonna make $102, right? And now you're making 100. Okay, now you're not so bad. I'm only short $2, right? That's okay. So you can lower expectation. Or you can now change your reality. How you can shorten the gap, right? That's what an achiever does. How do you match? How do you push and challenge your reality to match to your expectation? Where you are now trying to be happy through achievement, which I did that. Not a smart thing to do. I tried it for a number of years. Working, hustling, doing whatever it takes. Just all about work, because I want to shorten the gap. Funny thing is when I found out, you know what, life is not just about happiness. Life is also about fulfillment and meaning. Because whatever your goal is, you're getting the same thing, but just more, right? You have one car, you want 2 cars, you want 3 cars, but it's the same thing. If you're not grateful, you don't appreciate what you have now, you're not gonna appreciate what you'll get then. So I am grateful with what I have. I start with that. While achieving what I want, right? I'm grateful with what I have while achieving what I want next. And from there, I'm naturally happy. You just enjoy the moment and you're doing what you love and you're living life on your own terms. And you're naturally, not forcefully, but you're naturally bridging that gap, then you are a happy person.